Safety and Public Works Committee meeting, 7 p.m., Brainerd Council Chambers. We've got 5 items on our agenda. The first of which is the cost share, Delwood Drive surface project. And presenting, we have Engineer Dean.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. So the City of Baxter reached out a couple weeks ago as part of their design for the microsurfacing project on Delwood Drive. They requested Brainerd cost sharing on the project, which is done previously, which comes up to roughly 25% according to the attached agreement that was from back in 2016 when it was originally constructed. The area being surfaced in this segment, our portion is the east half of the north half that abuts the city of Brainerd limits. Baxter has the entire west half, and then Crow Wing, as the first assessment district, has the south half of the east half. That's not complicated enough. The request is estimated to be $19,440, including 8% engineering. Staff is recommending approval of the cost share and that estimated amount of the microsurfacing for Delwood Drive. We can answer some questions for you.
All right. Thank you, Jesse. Are there any questions or comments at this time?
Yeah, if I could.
Yes, please.
Tell me again where Delwood's at.
North of Menards.
Okay. And this was initiated in 2016, the cost share?
So that the cost share agreement that's in the packet was part of a Crow Wing project when it was first widened out and constructed. And at that time, that was how that cost share was developed.
Okay.
So they're using that same methodology as part of this microsurfacing project.
Okay. Yep. Thank you, Jesse. That's all I got.
You bet. All right. And I have no questions either. So looking for a motion on this one.
I'd move to approve staff's recommendation to fall in line with this cost share.
Second?
Thank you. Motion and a second. Any further discussion? Hearing none. Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Those opposed? Oh, sorry.
That's good. I'm
Those
in
opposed,
favor.
same sign. And motion carries. Let's try to move quicker this time. All right, so it brings us to our second item, Event Street closure application, 4th of July, red, white, and boom. And presenting this as well, Engineer Dean.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. So attached is an event and street closure application for the evening of the 4th of July. The event is being held in coordination with the parade. The organizer is planning for closure of the 7th and Laurel intersection downtown, including some music from roughly about 7 till 10 p.m. and as well as beer and food vendors. Staff has met with the event organizers and discussed the event in detail as well as the conditions that are included in the packet. The recommended conditions of approval for the event are included in a separate attachment to this item. Staff is recommending approval of the event and street closure application with the conditions included in the attachment, as well as the event or one of the event organizers is here if you have questions for them directly as well.
All right, thanks again, Jesse. So bring it back to the committee for questions, comments, discussion.
I got a question.
Go ahead, please.
Have you ever done this before anywhere?
I own Loonfest, so I've been doing this for 30 years.
Thanks for coming up. Just for the audience.
Ron
name.
Beatty,
Thank you.
Loonfest.
So your answer was,
I have, yes.
okay, where at?
And we had a Loonfest at the baseball field last year, Millsville.
That was the 2-day event?
Yeah.
Okay.
Correct, yes.
Okay.
Memorial Park.
Yeah.
Memorial.
All right. Yeah, that's about all I got. I was just curious if you had experience. And do you think that went well for you guys down there at the?
It did. It was really smooth. There was no issues. You know, the only thing that we weren't prepared for is the lighting because we depended on the field lights. But when you have stage lighting, we couldn't use the field lights. So this year we're prepared for it.
Okay.
So that was our only issue.
Thank you, Ron.
Thank you.
Just real quick, what is the nonprofit that it's benefiting? Maybe it said in there, but I didn't see it
It's
anywhere.
the biker group, retired biker group.
That's okay.
Vigilant Guardians. Thank
Oh,
you.
okay, got
Thank
it.
you, Jesse.
I wondered who that was. Okay,
yeah.
that's all.
Yeah. Okay. Anything else?
Yeah, I don't have a question other than to say, you know, the Loon Fest event, I heard good things about it.
Yeah.
And, you know, just looking at, I know noise was a concern for the neighbors. I think you took some actions to kind of mitigate that.
We did. We just we didn't go all full-fledged with the sound. We kind of kept it to a bare minimum. So we didn't, I don't think we had any issues from anybody. We
Yeah.
handed out tickets prior to the event a week before to let people know that we were having the event. And we talked to them and told them it wouldn't go past midnight, at least at Loonfest.
And
at
if there
Field.
were any complaints, or I didn't hear anything about it, and so I think that was good. And, you know, just with this event too, I know we're trying to bring more, like live music, more cultural events downtown, and
Right.
so, I guess, yeah, thank you. Again, no question, but just a comment, and I guess we'll,
And we, like I said, we want to have a Lakes Jam, and that's what our goal is, to try to be as big for Loonfest and hopefully the 4th of July when this thing, see how far this can go. We're offering a free concert for the 4th of July, so anybody, when there's no age limit, there's no tickets, you just spend money downtown and support local businesses, you know? That's
Great.
what it's all about.
thank you.
You're welcome.
I guess question then for staff too, I know there's mentioned here somewhat of almost coordination with the fireworks. And I think we've talked about that too, is like you got the parade and then sometimes you feel like we might lose some people because then they go barbecue, you know, go back home and then maybe don't come back out for the fireworks. So I think this would be a good kind of, I don't want to say filler, but you know, fill that time space, a good gap. So, and if you can't tell, I support it, so. Be looking forward to a motion on this item if there's no further discussion.
Move to approve the event application.
Second.
All right, motion and a second. Any further discussion? Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Those opposed, same sign. Motion carries. All right, thank you. And then, of course, it'll go to council.
Okay.
Momentarily, really. Our third item, improvement 2505, right-of-way description proposal. And Engineer Dean.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Attached is a proposal from Bolton and Mank to provide a legal description for formalizing a permanent roadway easement on Laurel Street as part of the upcoming Southeast Brainerd reconstruction project. So this would be the block between 17th and 18th Street. Staff approached Mr. Higgins at the start and discussed the possibility of formalizing the roadway easement as the current street exists under a prescriptive easement. This effort would create a defined right-of-way for the roadway and the utilities to exist. So staff has provided the attached exhibit and then also received support from Mr. Higgins on how the area was drawn. So right now we're recommending approval of the $925 proposal for the legal description to put together a Laurel Street roadway easement and can answer questions.
Thank you, Jesse. Comments, questions on this item?
How many blocks will that be?
This initial one is one, but I would anticipate that we would come back in future projects moving to the west to formalize Laurel Street. It's just essentially been there and operated as a public street, so that's why I referenced the prescriptive easement. This is just our effort to formalize that.
Didn't have a question or a chance to ask you this earlier, but does it impact the other property owners, and were the other property owners?
It does not. The roadway essentially exists all entirely on Northern Pacific Center property. The plating is a little bit of a mess over there. That's why we're asking for them to draw up a formal legal description, because it is a complicated description. So we want them to put that together for us.
All right, thanks. Anything else on this item?
I move to approve.
Second.
Thank you. Motion and a second. Any further discussion? Hearing none. Those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Those opposed, same sign. Motion carries. And that brings us to our fourth item, construction observation proposal from SEH regarding Voyagers Heights development, and Engineer Dean.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. So attached is a proposal for construction observation and material testing for the planned public facilities that are included with the Keepers Voyager Heights planned development. The proposal from SCH is in the amount of $74,200 and essentially would be funded using the escrow dollars from Keepers that's included in the development agreement. So staff is recommending award of the proposal from SCH in the amount of $74,200 as presented.
Thank you, Jesse. Comments or questions on this item?
So, may I?
Yes, please.
Now, I'm not suggesting that staff do this. I'm just asking the question. Could our staff do this? I know, I'm not suggesting they do, but could our staff do this?
We don't have the capacity with our existing staff.
Okay, but you could if you had the capacity.
Yes,
Yeah,
we would
personnel is
be,
the
we would be capable to do this work, if we had the capacity, yes.
So it boils down to not enough personnel, right? and time.
Correct.
Okay. All right. And that is a cost then to the taxpayers to have this oversight. How does this,
Yeah. Can he, he put his hand up when you said that.
go ahead.
I just want to clarify that
Just wanna
this,
respond.
the funding for this would be funded through keepers. It would not be
Okay.
city fund dollars.
So they're paying for their, okay.
They're
Thank
paying for
you.
this, and that's part of the agreement for them to construct what will eventually be public infrastructure. That's part of the agreement, is they have to fund
Okay,
that work.
that's why I'm asking. Thank you, Jesse.
Yep. Anything else?
No, thanks.
All right, then just be looking for a motion on this item.
Move to approve.
Second,
SEH, right?
sorry.
Yep.
Second,
Yep. Thank you. Just to be clear then, the motion to approve the proposal from SEH in the amount, $74,200 for the Voyagers Heights project. There's a motion, second, any further discussion? Hearing none, those in favor signify by saying aye.
aye.
Aye, those opposed, same sign, and motion carries. All right. Brings us to our last item, number 5, direction on active code enforcement, and James.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. So staff is bringing one property before the committee for review and is looking for direction from city council as how to proceed with the case. PID 41191502 is across the street from Lowell Elementary on the east side, and the property owner is currently parking a trailer on a vacant lot with a garage. There's no primary structure on the property. Off-street parking is prohibited on vacant lots. We did tow numerous vehicles from this property a few years ago. Staff has sent a warning letter along with 3 citations and have not heard back from the property owner. So with that, staff recommends to tow the vehicle weather dependent. Certainly this time of year, you can get lots of snow or ground thaw, so we would want to minimize damage as much as possible, so we are recommending weather dependent.
Got a couple questions.
Thanks, James. Go ahead, Jeff.
Where does the trailer wind up if it's removed by the city?
So our towing company is West Brainerd Auto, and they keep that within their enclosure.
For how long?
If I remember right, I believe it's 30 days.
Okay.
And then it can be auctioned off if it's not claimed.
Okay. And then, do you have to cut a lock or anything to tow it, do you know, or?
Nope, so this property is completely open right now.
Okay. That's all I got, Mr. Chair.
All right, thank you. Any further questions or comments? Just pictured here, just wanted to point out, so the White House there is not the property. There's the garage that's on this vacant lot, but the White House that's pictured is separate.
That's correct, and we are currently citing the garage as directed by council, $300 a month, because there are property issues with the garage.
Okay. All right, if
I'd,
other questions?
move to approve staff's recommendation of the removal of the trailer.
Second,
Thank you. There's a motion and a second. Any further discussion? Hearing none, those in favor signify by saying aye.
aye.
Aye, those opposed, same sign, and motion carries. And that brings us to the end of our agenda, and so we'll adjourn.